Paragraph 3. Margie was scornful. School? What's there to write about school? I hate school. Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. So, now, here, children, the explanation for paragraph 3 is when she heard the term school, she was angry and she had a frown on her forehead, and she, in a very disgusted manner, she asked, "What's there to write about school?" And moreover, she hated school because she was having some bad experience when it came to school. Now, she was not going to a school like how you children are coming to. She was attending school, or she was attending virtual classroom within the confines of her own room. And then, moreover, another bad experience what she had was her teacher, or the mechanical teacher, who happened. Now, when I say mechanical teacher, the mechanical teacher is nothing but the robo, and that mechanical teacher was giving her tests, constantly giving her tests in geography, and she was faring quite badly in it. Every test that she did, her grades or her marks were going down. So she was quite disappointed with her performance. And of course, even if it happens to us also, if after test, if our marks go down, we do get disappointed and we become unhappy. So the same was happening to her. And when her mother was seeing her performance, she was also quite unhappy with her daughter's performance. And then she called for, or she summoned for, the county inspector. Now, who is this county inspector? We will come to know in our next paragraph. Now, the next paragraph, paragraph 4. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. Margie had hoped he wouldn't know how to put it together again, but he knew how all right, and after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. That wasn't so bad. The part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. She always had to write them out in a uh, punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated her marks in no time. So, now here the explanation for paragraph 4. So, in the previous paragraph, we know that the mother was disappointed with Margie, her daughter's performance, so she called for the county inspector. Now, the county inspector happened to be nothing but, in simple words, a kind of a gadget repairman. And he came there with a box of tools, and which consisted of a lot of wires and dials. And he seemed to be quite a pleasant looking, friendly type of a person, because we come to know that he was a friendly person was because the manner in which he behaved. He immediately, what you say, he had an apple with him, and he immediately gave that apple to the little girl Margie. And then after that, he took the teacher apart. Now, uh, if you ask what do you mean he took the teacher apart, it means that he dismantled the mechanical robot that was there. And then Margie, in her mind, she had hoped for that this person who had come to get the robot fixed up should be such that once he opens up everything, he should be, in such a position where he did not know how to reassemble it back. But after an hour or so, he was able to reassemble everything, and finally, when the job was done, after an hour or so, the structure was all ready. It was large and black and ugly with the big screen intact, and all those lessons that used to come over the screens were all, back visible on the screen. And another one thing that Margie hated about her mechanical teacher was that there was a slot that was there, where when the teacher had finished with a particular session, she would give assignments or homework to her student, and then Margie hated doing homework. So when it comes to doing assignments, and when it she had to do it, or when it comes to doing her test papers, that was something which she didn't like at all. So uh, when it comes to doing her homework assignments, she was taught to do it in a particular manner. Maybe she had to write them in a particular punch code, and then she had to feed it back into her computer. That was one thing which she hated the most. And uh, uh, when that was done, and she uploaded her assignments or her test papers, she was just very hesitant to know the results of it, because immediately her mechanical teacher would calculate her marks and display it immediately back onto the screen. Now, paragraph 5. The inspector had smiled after he had finished and patted Margie's head. He said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick. Those things happen sometimes. I've slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Actually, the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory." And he patted Margie's head again. So now here, the county inspector, he was asked to have a look at this mechanical teacher. He did his work, and finally, when his job was done, he spoke to Margie's mother, that is Mrs. Jones, and he assured her that it was not your daughter's fault that she was doing badly in her geography lesson, but it was but the problem was because the geography section of the computer was geared a little too fast. Now, or when I say geared a little too fast, in simple words, it means that it was tuned or adjusted in such a manner that it was not tuned to the level of a 10 average 10-year-old. So this repairman or the county inspector, he came, he had a look, he dismantled everything, and finally, when he has reassembled the gadget, he assured her that he had, done it. He had done the adjustments, what had to be done, and now it was all fine. He readjusted it, and he had tuned it to the level of Margie's age. That was about the average 10-year-old age. And then to give her the assurance, he just patted her head, and then he left again. Then Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history section had blanked out completely. So she said to Tommy, "Why would anybody write about school?" Now, when the county inspector finished his duty and went back, she was actually a little disappointed because the county inspector did his job. He was able to repair, he was able to rectify the problem and go back. But here, little Margie, in a what heart of heart, she was, hoping that this teacher or this county inspector who came would be unable or would be in such a position that he would not be able to rectify the problem, because it there was an instance which had happened to a friend Tommy, that once he also had such a problem when it came to the history sector, and the person who had come to rectify the problem was not able to do it, and so the mechanical teacher was taken away, and he was taken away for almost a month. And so she was hoping that the same situation would also occur to her, and she would be relieved from studying or being in touch with her geography part of her academics. But unfortunately, that was not so. This county inspector rectified the problem, and so everything was set straight. So now, here she asked Tommy, why would anybody want to write about school? She's inquiring and saying, because of her bad experience, she had her picture about school was something very unpleasant. And so this picture what she had created about school, she carried it forward, and she was wondering that everybody also maybe for having such an experience. So why would anybody be so happy to be writing about school? Then in paragraph 6, as it says, Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. Because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. So now here, Tommy says that the term school is not what it means according to you. Here, school is something which is very, very different, and which was about something that, when it comes to school here, it means something that had happened centuries and centuries before. And according to what he was reading, the term or the school had a totally different meaning. And then he says, in a very, very, what you say, superior manner here, there's a word used there, loftily. Here I can say here loftily means that the boy Tommy, being elder in age to Margie, he was of the opinion that he knew more about things, and so in a very superior manner he said it that uh, the term here school refers to something that had happened centuries ago, and here the meaning is something very, very different than what you picture it in your mind. uh, Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had at that time. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then asked, anyway, they had a teacher. So now here, Margie was, hurt because her picture of a school was quite different than what Tommy was trying to portray. So here he says that, so here she was disappointed, and she says that I don't know what kind of school they had at that time, but uh, she was not very happy to accept that uh, the meaning of school, or what Tommy was trying to say about school, about how it was centuries ago, was quite different than the one how she had pictured in her mind. Then, as she was reading bits and pieces of the book over his shoulder, now over his shoulder means that maybe she was standing behind him, and then she was trying to read whatever she could read standing in such a position. And then she goes on to say that anyway, they had a teacher. So here she says that here we have a mechanical teacher, but there during that time they had something called as a teacher. And so here in the next paragraph we will come to know about what uh, they meant by a teacher. Okay, so the second module we will stop at the mid of paragraph 6.